to start thinking about things as not good or bad. We need to start talking about consequence and what the effect of doing something is, because the second we label it bad, we stop the conversation. We just say, no, it's bad, we're not doing it. But the reality is it's still here. And we were talking about social media earlier today. It's something that I would equate to that. We have these phones that we're constantly looking at.
Yeah.
It's obviously addicting. There's no...
Incredibly addicting.
And it can potentially ruin people's lives.
Sure.
On the flip side, there's a lot of value to it.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to DJ and I was telling him how I had deleted my Facebook just to see, you know, and my family, who are all very good, loving, honest people, were like, Jace, get back on Facebook because we want to see pictures of Stella. And so, because I was like texting them instead, I just wasn't as much. And I jumped back on, and now I just have to force myself to use it for good. And it's like any tool, and drugs are not any different than that. It's not different than cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers can bring much happiness in this world. Mm-hmm. But if you overdo it, you're going to die of heart disease.
Yeah.
So
the only difference I'll go with the social media is the fact that they're just collecting all of our data, and they're using it to manipulate us, and they're filtering information.
Well, they're also using it to make our lives easier.
Yeah,
Isn't it convenient when you want to buy something and all of a sudden there's an ad? They're like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
It comes down to trust, right?
Yeah, it's plus and minus, and I guess where I have issues is I appreciate the free flow of information. I think I'm smart enough to decide what I want to listen to and what I don't want to listen to, what I believe, what I don't believe. I don't like the social media giants deciding we're going to silence this person because we don't like what they're saying. I think it's a dangerous thing.
It's a real problem.
Yeah, absolutely. And ultimately, they just, if you don't agree with what they're pushing, they're gonna take you off their platform. And nowadays, especially in our generation, you're not getting your news from mainstream media. I mean, if you're looking at mainstream media for news, I'm sorry, but you know, and so I don't like seeing Instagram and like other places where I usually am able to get news, silence people, take their content down. I want a free flow of information.
That's the modern day equivalent of book burning. It is.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
I don't care if you disagree with it. We need to, if you think it's truly that bad, then we need to shine a light on it. We need to do the exact opposite of what we're trying to do by silencing it. We need to bring it out, show it for the farce that it is, and then move on. Problem is, lots of the stuff they're trying to silence might actually hold some water, and they're scared, and so they silence it. And I'm not saying that about Facebook or what they're currently doing. I truly actually do believe that these companies are trying to do what they think is right. I just think they've got it backwards. I think they're fueling the fire instead of putting it out.
I personally don't.
You think that they're corrupt and they're actively going out of their way to silence good things?
It's not about silencing good things. They're filtering information. It's just how I look at it.